So this, I know, I'm aware I'm a little bit behind the curve on this one, because it is March 6th, 2018. Titanfall 2, let's see when Titanfall 2 released here. Titanfall 2, release date. October 28th, 2016. Yeah, so I'm a little bit behind the curve, just slightly behind the curve. And the reason I've taken so long to play this is, well, at the time I just didn't really have money. And not sure I had a computer that could handle. Well, I was playing Sona 2 at the same time, so I could have. But now I have money because I have a job, and also I have crippling knee pains because all I do with that job is stand up for like 4 hours at a time and make sandwiches. I'll get used to it eventually, but for now, ow my knees. But hey, games. As soon as they fucking start paying me. Anyway, so yeah. So every time I read anything or talk to anyone about and mention the words Titanfall, well, I mention the word Titanfall, they just go, oh man, the campaign's great for that. The campaign's great. And it came out around the same time as Dishonored 2, so I kind of tuned it out then. But it's been building up over the years. It's been building up, and, you know, stomping around in giant mechs, like kicking ass. There's not a whole lot wrong with that. That all appeals to me. So, yeah. I went ahead and bought this on this game's perennial sale. It's weird, it's always on sale on Origins. Like, the only reason I didn't buy it before is because I never use your Origins, really. Even now, I'm running it through Steam, so... yeah. I guess pretty blank slate. I saw one video like 3 months after. Not 1 month after it first came out, when NerdCube did a playthrough of it, and he was like running for this fake building, running for a factory that's making fake buildings for some reason I don't understand. And I remember fuck all about it except for the scene and how visually impressive it was, and how it made little sense. But I kind of wanted to see why it made so little sense at the time and how it got explained. And also I want to stomp around in giant mechs. So let's go do that. I have not played Titanfall 1, I just need to say that right now. I have not played that. That definitely didn't interest me because it was just a pure multiplayer game. Campaign, that's why I'm also playing this now.
Of all the things I've seen on the battlefields of the frontier, the pilot is the true dominant force.
The hell are those?
Fast and agile. Graceful, yet devastating. Perceptive, resourceful, and relentless.
Kung Fu
The pilot
cyborgs.
sees the world differently. Sheer walls become flanking routes. Pilots fight differently. Experienced in deception and maneuver, even overwhelming odds shift in their favor. But what truly separates the pilot from all the grunts and machines of the battlefield is the bond between a pilot and a Titan. When linked to a Titan, a pilot can only be stopped by overwhelming force, or an equal. The frontier has been the only home I've ever known. For years, our lands have been destroyed by the IMC, forcefully taking our resources, polluting and destroying our planets, and killing us off if we try to resist. Despite recent victories at Demeter and beyond, we have a long way to go before the IMC is defeated. Now, I serve as a rifleman in the militia, fighting to free the frontier. I'm a long way from becoming a pilot. But when that day comes, I hope I can live up to the honor.
Giant mech suit fighting for a fucking sword. Like, what? A fucking sword. Okay, sure. That's kinda awesome. A little bit, but mostly kinda awesome. Hey, Typhon. Funny. Zero civilian presence, okay, so supposedly you get to kill everything. Oh, nice, it has this, so you can read this at your leisure and press space whenever. Okay. So this is the framing device is a little bit similar to Metro, then, in that you're playing someone and they're recording this in a logbook, and their sort of hero's journey. That's interesting.
Here we go, Rifleman Cooper. Oh, hell. Ship must have power cycled the sim pod since last time. We'll have to recalibrate it.
Well, that's terrifying.
Does that feel right to you, Cooper?
Yeah.
Alright, we're good to go. Let's see how much you remember from last time.
That's...
Setting the neural link. Not quite the same as a Titan link, but it's similar.
So that's something that's...
To learn new skills, we need to be in the right state of mind. Ah, much better.
So I just want to stop and say that's something really, really, really clever that's been in the that's been in game since literally since Halo, since Halo 1, yeah, Halo 1, where it'll do the lights thing. And it was that one or some other game that had a variation where depending on which light you looked at first, because it's like look at the top light, look at the bottom light, which way you moved your mouse to look at them, actually determined whether or not your inputs for the game after which it determined like would you like to use controlled inverted controls or not, like in the prompt afterwards. It's really cleverly done and always awesome because that works really well. Because inverted controls are one of the first things you're going to change in the game. If games could do that with subtitles too, that'd be really, really cool. Haven't seen that yet though. So let's actually just turn the mouse sensitivity up to, let's say, ooh. Okay, that's more granular than I expected. Let's say 7. Okay. Mouse sensitivity, indent sights. Okay. That down to 6 actually. Acceleration off by default. I like that. Hold to rodeo. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, Do need to change that, however. And sights. No, hang on. It should be the other way around, actually. That's odd. Whatever.
Technically, I'm not supposed to be training you, but in you I see potential.
Holy shit, I can jump super high.
Who's got time for classes, eh? Here you go, up and over. Please pick up the pace, enabling jump kit assist. Jump kits operate on the principle of relaxed stability. Once your jump kit calibrates to your movement style, enhanced mobility becomes second nature. Beautiful, isn't it? It's inspired by my home planet of Harmony. This is where I grew up. This is what we're fighting for, Cooper. A world that's not metal and smoke. The freedom to live in peace and prosperity. Just make sure your jump kit is primed. Basic wall run here. Give it a try.
Oh, okay.
Same routine as last time. Watch the ghost pilots and try to follow along. Now you're moving.
Okay.
Under here. Stay low.
Okay, so that's...
Double.
Change that real quick. Key bindings. Is X used by anything? Eject sequence initiation in multiplayer. The fuck does that mean? Let's switch that to left control. Oh, here we go. Control. Okay. And crouch. X. Hang on, I wonder if this does it in the aim modifier toggle. Okay, yeah, it does it the same way that Killing Floor does it, where it's actually it's not an option you switch off. It's just it's not an option you switch in the menu. It's at what the actual input is on here. Okay, so that's interesting. So switch weapons, mouse wheel, perfect. Primary, secondary, backup, good. Melee F. It's not quite right, but I think lean controls in this. No, okay. Okay, well in that case I can switch that to melee. Activate boost multiplier, I don't know. I assume there's multiplayer, not like actual controls I need to be using, because if it is, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Grenade and ordnance. I could switch it to... The key's not too bad. Unless there's a previous weapon. Shouldn't be, though. Oh, switch weapons. No. Nah. I'll stick with Q for grenade. For now. If it's a problem, then it's we'll figure it out then.
Up. Follow the ghost. We've retaken over a quarter of frontier space since the Battle of Demeter. Militia's better organized now. More people join every day to fight the IMC. People like you.
I understand there's probably an in-game thing that's going on like right now, but is the film grade for more cinematic, less digital presentation? Turn it all the way down, see what it looks like.
You just run and hide. But now?
Yeah, I don't see it. I'm missing all the cool stuff, I know, but faint, noisy film grade effect. I'm actually trying to see if I can switch off the filter, because there's obviously like a massive filter here. Also switched it up to 90. No, turn that off. Always turn that off. Okay. Can't turn off waypoints, but this is actually a game in which I would not mind waypoints because it would make sense in the context of the game. Alright. Okay, so you can just turn that on and off the tab. Cool. Infinite sprint, too, which is a nice way to teach you that. Casual motherfucker.
Things never go as you expect. You must be ready to use the weapons you can find on the field. These are just a few of the weapons I've come across out there. Time to hit the range.
Okay. Fuck, that's a lot of guns. Okay, so I can just pick up any of these? Jesus. So what is this? Submachine gun? Oh, ammo. Okay. It just gives you a shit ton of guns. Ooh, that's cool. Look at Dark Souls that, actually. Okay, so is this a steady fire rifle punch? so one's the precision semi-auto pistol, Spitfire.
Here's the range.
Yeah. Okay, and that's so backup. Don't have a backup yet. Okay, so that already says. Okay. I do like that it tells you the names of the weapons. It's not just the shape of the gun. That doesn't mean you don't have to learn. It doesn't mean you have to learn the what the actual guns are. No, they're all here too.
To get more precision, aim down the sights of your weapon.
Okay, so it's full auto.
Aim
That's
down the
slow.
sights when engaging more distant targets. Gotta take them all out before we can move on.
Okay.
Good. Practice more if you want, then head to the gauntlet.
Okay, so this is a fairly slow automatic assault rifle. Can I switch fire modes? Some games do that. It's actually really cool when you can. You don't really need to do it, but it's cool when you can. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so this is a full auto. Jesus, 80 round mag? That's a lot. Okay, what's this? Okay, submachine gun. Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. The ammo counter there on the sides, because you have it there and you have it in the iron sights themselves. I have to reload it too. Okay, so that's like a futuristic Chris Vector. That's actually really cool.
Practice as much as you want, then meet me at the gauntlet.
Yeah. Stuck in reminders. You know what? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's DMR 6 shots. Something else I'm testing is the recoil. There's basically no recoil in any of these guns, which is really, really cool. That's the Spitfire. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try. Try this alternator then. Twin barrel SMG. Twin barrel? Huh. Yeah, it totally is. That's cool. This is something not a lot of games really have the balls to do, is just give you a bunch of legitimately good
Jump
guns.
there, we'll run the gauntlet.
Shush. So, because like Call of Duty gives you guns, like guns galore, but they all suck. Like this. This thing would be like, that's roughly the accuracy you get with that in Call of Duty with this gun. Like this would have like some like stupid flaw, like you'd fire it and then you have like boom, and then you have to recycle the bolt. Boom, recycle the bolt. Boom, recycle the bolt. This one just, that's a joy to fire, honestly. And all these would have massive recoil too. Like gun like this, as soon as I can. Like you'd fire it, jump like that.
Come on over.
Let's try this. Oh, love that animation. Basically, all these have zero recoil whatsoever. And they're all really accurate. Where's the one I'm missing? Oh, no. Okay. God, that's awesome. I like this gun. I'm gonna stick with this gun. These revolvers are always awesome. Oh, let's try the fallback pistol. I like it. Light and poppy, but it definitely works. And that's the ammo counter in the back there. Very nice. I like it.
Practice as much as you want, then meet me at the gauntlet.
I like it a lot. Okay, well if I already have a nice little poppy pistol on, let's pick something else. Did I try this one? Yeah, I tried this one. This is the SMG. It's interesting though, because there's two SMGs here. There's this one and the alternator, and they're both very distinct. Like this one's faster, but that one's probably a little more hard hitting. Oh yeah, 2 barrels. Cool. I like that one's shaped though. That one's really cool. The shape, because you think it would fire like you think that would be the barrel there, but it's not. That's the barrel.
When you're done there, we'll run the gauntlet.
I think he's losing patience for me. Right. Anything else? I'll just bring this. I'll just bring this. I got a good feeling about this. Ooh, I got to keep this. Sweet. Let's try grenades. Not yet. Ooh. Did something with the hammer there. Interesting.
Alright, got a new gauntlet for you to run today. Hard time is 2 minutes. Gotta do better than that to continue. Follow the ghost and find your own path.
Okay. As soon as I run through there, I'll start. Okay, so frag grenades. Oh, that's the film grain. Oh, I just thought of that. Right, let's see if we can turn that off, because that's ugly. That's always ugly. Ooh. That's just dark. Eh, kind of like it though. Okay, it's frag grenade. Is there all frag grenades? Yeah, there are. Okay, so DMR, R2O, 201, fires, alternator, EVA auto. Oh, it's an auto shotgun. It's a slow auto shotgun. Not terribly much of a fan of that, actually. Let's try this. Hang on. Ooh. Popular machine pistol. Okay. Well, I can't have that and the revolver, so... Yeah, let's swap these. Let's stick with this for the moment. I just fill in your little digital world here with bullet holes. I'm sorry about that. Right. Okay. So achieve 2 minutes. Achieve a speed of 2 minutes or better. Ooh, that looks really cool, actually. Okay, right. So 2 minutes better.
Pilots have to strike a balance in combat. Speed is paramount, but you must also hit your targets. The gauntlet is where we practice those skills until they're second nature. Remember, you move faster than the wall. Give it a try.
Yeah! Sweet.
Nice run. See the results board on the wall?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's time. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, so be sure to run this a few times with different weapons. Look at the results board for more tips on how to improve. Now that you're warmed up, if you want a real challenge, you can race against other pilot ghosts. Word of warning though, pilots who recorded these ghosts are the best in the SRE. If you can beat them, you'll be on your way to being a real pilot. Go ahead and run the gauntlet.
25 seconds.
When you're done, I've got something special to show you.
How the fuck do you get 25 seconds? Fuck, first try though. Because you could potentially fuck that up pretty hard. That was just with this gun too. That didn't even switch. Alright, let's... That'd be a grenade. There's an arc grenade. Interesting. So let me actually... That's also a really cool effect where you run the gauntlet and just run right back in there, and there's the room back there. It's not the end of the gauntlet, that's the weapons room again. Let's toss this, see what that... Okay, so that's how you throw grenades. You don't, like, lob them or throw them overhand. You just, like, grenade, away, forwards. It's actually really interesting. And they're automatically replenished there. That's probably just because I'm in the simulation. They probably won't get automatically replenished like in Doom. So is it like, Okay, so it's like Halo, where you have two weapons. You don't have a dedicated primary and secondary. You have two weapon slots that you can fill with whatever you want. Okay, so let's stick with that as a secondary now. Let's do a couple runs with different guns here. I want to try this one here. But yeah, I definitely don't seem to have any sort of sprint meter at all. Really is not a better way to do that. Okay. Beginning to see an issue here. Did I stop and then resume a reload there? Which is that this gun is inaccurate as shit when you're moving like this. And even that was better. Even that was better by a couple seconds. That's really interesting. It's just familiarity. Okay, so yeah, this definitely is not such a great gun. This is probably great when you're moving like through confined corridors and stuff. I'm gonna stop the timer here because this is probably gonna run a little long with these tries. So this is probably great when you're running through confined corridors, but you're bolting around like that. It's probably terrible. And DMR. Somehow a sniper. Okay. So you have a consistent speed of 22 miles an hour. Yeah, it's definitely a sniper rifle for sure. Those are basically contact grenades. You can just reload while doing whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a bad run. You don't need to stop while reloading.
Okay, not bad.
You don't need to do any of that. You just reload whenever you're running. Of course, I say that. Compare that to Doom, which doesn't have any reloading whatsoever. Let's try the frag grenade. And that's what we had already. I'm screwing up the organization here. Try the auto. 45 caliber auto hand pistol? That would break your fucking hand. Holy. Okay, so you need to really time your... You really need to time how you run and jump. Okay, so the frags have a delay. that the frags have a delay that the EMP grenades do not. I could legit spend a couple hours just doing this over and over, trying to get better times and just get better at the game in general.
Just try to get a little better each time.
This is actually a really good training course. Like, no joke, they designed a really good training course here. Let's try it like this. They did two things really right, which is that it's easy. You can do it like pretty easily as a beginner. Like, you can do it really easily as a beginner. Oh, you can aim and sliding while you're running. And you can compare yourself to the ghosts. Oh yes. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good environment. This is actually much better when you're sprinting around like this. But it's still pretty crap at range compared to everything else.
No shame in losing. The real shame would be to stop trying.
Alright, so let's try the shotgun. This is going to be the hugging weapon. You do need to stop to fire, okay. You need to brace yourself just a little bit to fire. Come on, yes.
That's your fastest run.
Ooh, difficulty set to hard based on performance. So if you do good enough at that, you actually kind of fuck yourself over because it makes the game harder based on how well you're doing in this. That's alright. That's hilarious. It'd be kind of fucked up if you couldn't change that. Like if that just determined that automatically. But the fact that you can change it kind of makes it back and makes it awesome again. Let's get back to that actually, because that seemed more helpful. The Spitfire is what I've got now. Any other guns I'm missing? That's DMR, R201. Again, this helps you learn what all these different guns are and how well they work and what they're good for. And second is still revolver. Good. Okay. I'm gonna do one last run at the end with a revolver just to see if I can just to see how much I've improved with that weapon alone. Okay, so just hops are not good. You want to be doing wall runs. Because wall running is way faster than the... Wall running is way faster
Makes perfect.
than just straight up running or sliding. Well, maybe not sliding. Sliding's pretty fast. But you can only slide for so long. And you want to run along walls whenever possible, as opposed to hopping over edges. That's a really fucking interesting combat system, actually. Okay. What worked? This actually worked pretty well for me. It was really weird. I missed it first, but it's... If this works, it works. Alright, let's do another run with the revolver. The Wingman. Fuck me, it's an awesome name. Ooh, yeah, lunge. Ooh. Yes. Ah, son of a bitch. I think it actually slows you down slightly when you aim, so you have more precision.
Trust me, Rifleman. There's always someone faster out there. You just have to be more persistent.
Fuck. More effectively in curved surfaces. Man. This is a really fucking interesting combat system. I don't think I'm going to be able to eat 37 seconds. That's... Jesus. My problem is I can aim or run or shoot, and I gotta get really good at practicing that. Because it's just kind of... You kind of have to unlock your brain to get out of move and shoot mode. Yeah. A little bit of aim assist in the game. Okay, so you need to hold when you're coming out of this. Fuck man, I wish more games just had like really good tutorials like this. Okay.
Keep working at it. Nobody gets there but you.
Yeah. You really just gotta... Oh, this time penalty. Okay, for 2 seconds each. So let's start just running it without even worrying about the freaking targets. We do that. Alright, let's... Yeah, no. So you have to be on a different surface. Okay. I don't know why I can't do that now. Huh. It just sticks me right here. So you just kind of need to start wall surfing from surface to surface. What the fuck is up there?
Each success is built on 1,000 failures.
Yeah, so you have to hit some targets. Yeah, that's a massive penalty if you... That's like 30 seconds if you don't hit any targets. Okay, so let's try for a mix between the two. and the penalty just made it suck. God. Nope. Okay, so let's try with this again. I'm curious. Fuck, man, this is exactly my jam. Okay, I keep hitting something up there. That's what keeps screwing me up.
Try to get a little better each time.
I'm trying to be too damn fancy if is my problem. I love that you just start running like from like you can run from the end of the course directly back into the course. Man, that has some range on it. One more try. One more try. Not this one. It's actually... It's a little bit annoying to have to go into the menu to do that. But I like that it's an option in the menu. Yeah, fuck, that just gets all of them. I'm moving it down by millisecond. I'm shaving milliseconds off. One more try. One more try. I'll try with this. Fuck, man. God damn, this is just... Like, the fucking tutorial is making me hype. Like, when has that ever fucking happened? What was the last tutorial I actually got super hyped for? Like... Dishonored 2's kinda got you interested. Because it was such... Because it's such a lore dump. But even that's only kinda. Like, that's nothing compared to... Like, this gets you into it. This gets you into the feel of the game.
Shame in losing. The real shame would be to stop trying.
You know what the fuck this is? You know what this actually fucking is? This is first person fucking Warframe. This is Warframe in first person. What's this again? Okay, yeah. No. Let's go back to this. I got a good feeling about this. It's got the same fluidity of movement that Warframe does, like in spades. Where you can wall run, you can hop, you're bouncing around. Like that combined with guns. Fucking yeah. It's just first-person Warframe. It really legitimately is. I wish it said what gun they were using here. What gun they had equipped. So see, the downside of the revolver is that it's so little shots, even though these guys go down to 1, that if you miss, you're really fucked, because you gotta go back and hit them.
Practice makes perfect.
I'm pretty steadily placing around 45 seconds, though. Actually, it probably says average time somewhere around here. Oh, But yeah, goddamn. That's awesome. I'm having a fucking blast with this. Next episode, because someone's been poking my Discord, next episode we're going to continue the tutorial, because that's fucking... This is just the tutorial, and I'm already fucking hype. Goddamn.